Hey Libra, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do your June readings um, for June 2019. I don't know, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Okay, so please check your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can get more of a complete picture of your particular situation. And also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Libras for June 2019. What are the most important messages that Libras need to know for the month of June 2019? What are the most important things that Libras need to know about June? Okay, we have emotion and intellect, the sage, the king of air, and then underneath the deck we have union, three of water, queen of air, and the four of earth. Okay, Libra, so I do see a couple here. So some of you guys could be dealing, you could be married, you could be in a relationship with another air sign, so another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Usually if I see two of the same, though, it's usually like a marriage or a strong commitment. All right, so I'm seeing here that during the month of June, it's going to be really important to be aware of your emotional self and how that is affecting the way you're thinking and reacting to things. I feel like you're kind of being asked to be the sage. Like you're being asked to be more mature, to kind of be an example, like set an example for others. By kind of responding, reacting, and interacting with people and situations in your life in more of a higher vibrational way, in a healthy way. And, you know, by doing that, setting an example for others. This King of Air, I feel like this could be a particular person that is of importance to you during the month of June. Like I said, this could be like a spouse or somebody that you have a very strong connection or commitment to. Some of you guys could be this King of Air. For some of you guys, you could be learning some new information from somebody who is very knowledgeable and communicates very well. And I do pick up more of like a masculine type of an energy here. So this could be like a specific male person that is helping to give you some kind of information or direction during the month of June. Okay, so there could be the coming together of a relationship, or just an importance on a specific relationship in the month of June. I feel like there is like an emotional type of celebration here. Like it's almost like the emotions are flowing in the correct direction. Like maybe they were all over the place for a little while, but now it's almost like things are flowing. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the inner work that you've done, some things that you've healed, some changes that you've made within yourself, that has helped you to get more emotionally balanced. I feel like a lot of communication and information too is going to be important. Like you could be learning some new stuff or just receiving a lot of like communication or information that is important to you during the month of June. And I'm hearing that during this time you may become very aware of areas within your life where you have kind of kept yourself bound, whether that be in a way of thinking, in a particular like situation, like a relationship or a job that maybe you didn't like or something, but like you're having this awareness of almost like trapping yourself in certain situations and knowing that you can get yourself out of those situations if you choose to do so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards on this to see what other information we can get for Libras for June. Okay, what other information do Libras need to know about the messages that were just given? What other information does Libra need to know for the month of June? I feel like communication is going to be really important here. Okay, what do Libras need to know about this emotion and intellect card? Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I am feeling like this vibe of like maybe having dealt with things that may have been disappointing or things that maybe didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to. But really kind of like being okay with that, and like emotionally just feeling better about maybe some things that you may have been more upset about before. Like I just feel like there's like more of this like control over like the emotional self here. This could have something to do with like a relationship. I just feel like this sense of maturity here. A sense of like emotional maturity and in the way that you interact with people and situations when it comes to your emotions or things that make you emotional in some way. Okay, so what is this Sage about for Libras? We need to know about the Sage. Okay, so the Three of Wands, yeah, it's like this this movement forward. Like you're kind of like it feels like you left some things behind. You kind of like dealt with some things. And now it's kind of like that's like behind you. It's not something that like, you're focused on or feeling like, super emotional about anymore. And it's like now you're like you're making this movement forward. You're going into like this new direction. And it seems very like calming. Like the waters are very calm. So, I don't know. I feel like, there definitely is like this emotional control or like emotional maturity here. For some of you guys that I mean, if you're going through something that you feel highly emotional about and it has you like reacting, irrationally, maybe this is like a message to kind of try and tone that down a little bit or get more control over the emotions. But I feel for most of you that you've already done this. And because you're kind of able to detach from certain things on an emotional level, you're able to see things in a new way and kind of like create new opportunities for yourself here. Okay, so what is this King of Air about for Libras? King of Air. Okay, Nine of Cups. So some of you guys could be dealing with a King of Air. So that would be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And this person, some of you guys may be getting married in the month of June. And some of you guys, I feel like this may be somebody that you had like some rocky times with maybe. And now like there's this balance within the relationship, and it kind of brings in a lot of emotional fulfillment here. Like I feel like some of you guys may have been like wanting or wishing for this person to come back or for things to be better within the relationship, and I feel like that's happening here in the month of June. For others of you, I feel like there's just communication towards like new things that you're wanting to experience. Like there's like knowledge and communication about the direction that you're trying to go into. And this new direction or this new like idea that you are creating or wanting to go towards is bringing in a lot of emotional fulfillment for you. Okay, so what is this Union card about for Libras? What is this Union card about? Oh my God, I knew that card was going to come out. Okay, so for some of you guys, this definitely is a relationship that's coming back together. For some, it could be a marriage. It's like there was, it's like things have calmed down and there's like now like decisions that are being made or movement forward in particular directions. And I feel like for majority of you, this is involving a relationship. Could be with a Gemini. Okay. It looks really positive though. Okay, what is this Three of Water about for Libras? Three of Water. Okay, Ten of Wands. So I feel like there has been some heavy stuff that has happened either in this relationship or with other situations that has felt like a very heavy burden. But I feel like there's this release of that. There's the release of that heaviness, that heavy, like burdensome feeling. It's like the end to a cycle. Like I really feel like you're entering like a new phase here. This could be like a new phase within a relationship, a new phase just within yourself. You know, for some of you guys, this definitely could be like union within yourself. Really balancing out the masculine and feminine within yourself. You know, really coming into a very like balanced and higher energetic type of way of being, like just within yourself. And that in itself is like the wrapping up of a cycle. Like you just, you know, maybe closed like some karmic cycles or went through some things where now like that part of your life is over and now you're moving into this new area. So for some of you guys, this is relationship. For some of you guys, it's just your own inner self. But I feel like there is like the releasing of things that were burdensome. There's the closing and ending to something here. And it's bringing like an emotional celebration. It's a relief. Okay, what is this Queen of Air about for Libras? Queen of Air. Okay, the Hangman. I feel like just this sense of enlightenment. I'm almost even feeling like, oh my gosh, and then I have the Two of Cups here. Oh my goodness. For some of you guys, definitely the coming together of a relationship. This could be a very like soul tie type of relationship, a very deep connection that you have with somebody. You may have been waiting a while for this particular relationship to come together. But I also feel like you have changed the way that you see things, or this person has, like a feminine type of an energy here has changed their perception. They've received some information, they've received some insight and some enlightenment. And it's changing the way that they operate, or that you operate within life, and putting this person into a higher like state of alignment, which is then kind of attracting a particular relationship, I feel like, for some of you guys. Okay, what is this Six of Earth about for Libras? The Six of Earth. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's like there's this awareness of being able to break free of certain things that you have kind of kept yourself bound into, like really gaining this like independence and removing yourself from things that you no longer need to be a part of. I'm hearing for some of you guys that there is a relationship with somebody that you feel a strong soul connection with. But you guys are not together, you're separated. And this person could be stuck in a particular situation, and I feel like even though this person is stuck in some kind of a situation, and there's a separation, you're not together, that still in the month of June there's a lot of emotional maturity coming up, a lot of like knowledge and information that you're gaining, movement forward, and a real focus on your own independence, and just building a good life for yourself. Like a big focus on that. And some of you may be like waiting on this particular person, like that's really what you want or desire, but you're having to focus on yourself during this time. And I feel like for those who are in that situation, like you're okay with it. It's not something that like you're upset by. Like you're aware of it, you're okay with it. And then for others of you, I feel like you're just releasing yourself from things that you felt chained to. And you're really kind of stepping out on your own and realizing that you don't need to be in certain situations anymore that aren't serving you. You have the power to release yourself from those situations and be independent and do the things that you want to do. Okay, so what did I want to look at here? Okay, can I have some more information about the Ten of Wands? What is this Ten of Wands about for Libras? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, this is definitely the releasing of burdensome, heavy energy. and moving into like a more hopeful, positive type of energy. Yeah, and then here we have the ship, like this movement forward, releasing the burdens. Okay, and then what is this Nine of Pentacles about? Nine of Pentacles for Libra. Okay, yeah. For some of you guys, you're having to be patient and wait and kind of work on yourself. You're being patient when it comes to like some kind of relationship or something coming together. And for others of you guys, I feel like this is saying it is time. It is time to release yourself from things that you no longer need to be attached to. It's time to break the chains and really go out on your own. Like for some of you guys, I feel like there may be like a living situation or a job or something that you need to break free from and kind of just go like independent. And this is saying like it's time to do that. All right, so what other messages do we have for Libras for June 2019? New beginnings. Yep, starting a new life, finding your purpose, and forgiving, and a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yep, so for some of you guys, there is like a particular relationship here that you are kind of moving past, but you're doing it in a really healthy way here. There's like forgiveness and compassion, but I definitely see like this push forward in multiple directions. Like I see work here and finances. I see relationships, and then I just see overall like new directions and new beginnings. So I feel like in all different areas of your life, you are starting new beginnings. Like a cycle has ended, and now you are starting off on new and better things within your life. Then under the deck, we have reason to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Again, some of you guys could be getting married in the month of June. But I feel like this is going to be a very like celebratory time for you. And I feel like Libras went through some hard times. So this is definitely a shift in a new direction here. This is definitely a shift of energy into a more positive direction. Okay, so what other messages do Libras need for June 2019? What other messages for Libras? Okay, miracles. Wow, you guys have a really good reading. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered, and surrender to the how. So yeah, definitely some new things coming in, some new really good things. Like don't get too caught up in your head or your emotions, and just trust that you are creating and starting some new things right now. And then underneath the deck we have receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance, and a gift is coming to you soon. And I did see like some communication here, some information. There could be somebody that's reaching out to you. But also just be open to receiving gifts from the universe, financial gifts, emotional gifts. Just be open to all of those things. Obviously have discernment, but don't get too focused on how things are coming in, and just open yourself up to receive them, because I really feel like Libras have a lot of great things going on here in the month of June. This is probably the best reading I've done so far. So Libras, I hope that these messages helped you, and I will see you soon. Take care.